It stands approximately 230 feet tall and is powered by Merlin engines, which use rocket-grade kerosene and liquid oxygen as propellants. The Falcon 9 rocket is a two-stage orbital launch vehicle developed and operated by SpaceX. Falcon 9 is designed to be partially reusable, with the first stage capable of landing back on Earth for refurbishment and reuse, which aims to significantly reduce the cost of space launches. Falcon 9 has been used for a wide range of missions, including satellite deployment, cargo resupply missions to the International Space Station, and crewed missions. Overall, the Falcon 9 rocket has played a pivotal role in advancing commercial spaceflight, enabling a new era of accessibility and innovation in space exploration. SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket represents a significant milestone in space exploration, but that's nothing compared to the next 10. Number 10. NASA's Mars Pathfinder mission deployed the Sojourner rover, the first wheeled vehicle to explore the Martian surface, as it provided valuable data on Martian geology and helped pave the way for future rover missions. NASA's twin rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, landed on Mars in January 2004 and was planned for a 90-day mission. Both rovers far exceeded expectations, with Spirit operating until 2010 and Opportunity until 2018. They discovered evidence of past water activity on Mars and revolutionized our understanding of the planet's geology and climate. NASA's Curiosity rover, part of the Mars Science Laboratory mission, landed on Mars in August 2012 and is the largest and most advanced rover to date, equipped with instruments to analyze the Martian soil and atmosphere. Curiosity has made significant discoveries, including evidence of past habitable environments and complex organic molecules. NASA's Perseverance rover, launched in July 2020 and landed on Mars in February 2021, is the latest rover to explore the Martian surface. It carries advanced scientific instruments, including a helicopter drone named Ingenuity, to search for signs of past microbial life, collect samples for future return to Earth, and demonstrate technologies for future human exploration. Ingenuity, carried by the Perseverance rover, became the first powered aircraft to fly on another planet when it took off and landed on Mars in April 2021. This historic flight demonstrated the feasibility of powered flight in the thin Martian atmosphere and opened new possibilities for aerial exploration of Mars. These Mars rovers' missions have significantly advanced our understanding of Mars and its potential for past or present habitability. Number 9. The Space Shuttle program was one of the most significant and iconic endeavors in the history of space exploration. The idea for a reusable spacecraft was proposed in the late 1960s as a way to reduce the cost of space access, with development beginning in the early 1970s under NASA's leadership. The first space shuttle, named Columbia, was launched on April 12, 1981, on the STS-1 mission, and was a significant milestone as it marked the first time a reusable spacecraft had been successfully launched into orbit. The space shuttle played a crucial role in the construction and maintenance of the ISS, delivering key modules, components, and crew members to the station over its lifetime. Over the course of its operational life, the Space Shuttle flew a total of 135 missions, which included deploying satellites, conducting scientific experiments, servicing and repairing spacecraft, and delivering crew and cargo to the ISS. The Space Shuttle program also experienced two tragic accidents, with the Space Shuttle Challenger getting lost shortly after launch in 1986, and the Space Shuttle Columbia was lost during re-entry in 2003. These accidents resulted in the loss of 14 astronauts and led to significant changes in the program's safety protocols. The Space Shuttle program officially ended with the final flight of Atlantis on July 8, 2011. Following the retirement of the shuttles, NASA transitioned to using commercial spacecraft for crew and cargo transport to the ISS. Despite its challenges and setbacks, the Space Shuttle program represented a remarkable era of human spaceflight, pushing the boundaries of technology and exploration while inspiring generations of scientists, engineers, and astronauts. Number 8. The Concorde's entry into service in 1976 marked a significant milestone in aviation history. Developed jointly by British Aircraft Corporation and Aérospatiale of France, the Concorde was the world's first supersonic passenger airliner. Its sleek design and advanced technology allowed it to travel at twice the speed of sound, enabling transatlantic flights in just a fraction of the time required by subsonic aircraft. The Concorde's inaugural commercial flight took place on January 21, 1976, with British Airways and Air France being the only airlines to operate the Concorde commercially. Throughout its operational life, the Concorde was a symbol of luxury and prestige, offering unparalleled speed and comfort for its passengers. Despite its technological achievements and popularity among passengers, the Concorde faced several challenges, including high operating costs, limited routes due to sonic boom restrictions, and a tragic crash in 2000. Following the crash and a downturn in commercial aviation after the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, both British Airways and Air France retired their Concorde fleets in 2003. While the Concorde's commercial service spanned just over 27 years, its legacy as an engineering marvel and symbol of human innovation continues to inspire aviation enthusiasts and industry professionals alike. Number 7. The Apollo 11 moon landing stands as one of the most iconic and significant events in human history. Apollo 11 was the culmination of NASA's Apollo program, which aimed to land humans on the moon and bring them safely back to Earth. The mission launched on July 16, 1969, from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, with astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins aboard. After traveling approximately 240,000 miles to the moon, the spacecraft entered lunar orbit. 6 hours after landing, Armstrong emerged from the lunar module and took his famous first step onto the moon's surface and declared,
"It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind."
They conducted scientific experiments, planted the American flag, and collected lunar samples. The astronauts lifted off from the moon's surface on July 21 and safely returned to Earth, splashing down in the Pacific Ocean on July 24, 1969. The Apollo 11 mission remains an enduring symbol of human exploration and serves as a testament to what can be accomplished when we set ambitious goals and work together to achieve them. Number 6. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin made history as the first human to journey into outer space on April 12, 1961. Riding aboard the Vostok 1 spacecraft, Gagarin's mission was a milestone in human exploration, marking a significant leap forward in space technology and understanding. The 27-year-old pilot orbited the Earth once during his 108-minute flight, reaching an altitude of approximately 200 miles above the Earth's surface. Gagarin's successful mission not only showcased the capabilities of Soviet space technology but also captured the world's attention, symbolizing the triumph of human ingenuity and courage. Gagarin's pioneering voyage paved the way for future space exploration endeavors, inspiring generations of astronauts and scientists to push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration. His flight demonstrated that human beings could survive and function in the harsh environment of outer space, opening the door to further exploration of the cosmos. Gagarin's legacy as the first human in space remains an enduring symbol of humanity's quest for discovery and adventure beyond the confines of our home planet, marking a historic moment that continues to inspire awe and wonder. Number 5. The Boeing 707, often referred to as the jet age icon, was a pioneering jet airliner developed by Boeing in the late 1950s. The 707's first flight took place on July 15, 1954, and it entered commercial service with Pan American World Airways in October 1958. Key features of the Boeing 707 included its swept-wing design, turbojet engines, and capacity to carry large numbers of passengers over long distances at high speeds. Its introduction marked a significant advancement in air travel, offering faster and more efficient transportation compared to propeller-driven aircraft. The Boeing 707 revolutionized air travel by reducing transatlantic flight times dramatically by enabling airlines to offer non-stop transcontinental and transatlantic flights, making international travel more accessible and convenient for passengers. The 707's success paved the way for subsequent jet airliners and contributed to the growth of the global aviation industry. Number 4. Yeager, a test pilot for the United States Air Force, piloted the experimental Bell X-1 aircraft, nicknamed Glamorous Glennis, on October 14, 1947, and became the first person to officially break the sound barrier in level flight. Flying at Mach 1.06, which is approximately 700 miles per hour at an altitude of around 45,000 feet, Yeager shattered the long-standing belief that the sound barrier was an insurmountable obstacle. His achievement not only demonstrated the feasibility of supersonic flight but also opened the door to a new era of aviation and aerospace exploration. Yeager's bravery and skill as a pilot played a pivotal role in advancing aviation technology and pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in human flight. Number 3. SpaceX's development of the Dragon capsule is a spacecraft developed to transport cargo and crew to and from space, named Cargo Dragon and Crew Dragon. Cargo Dragon has been used for multiple resupply missions to the ISS under NASA's Commercial Resupply Services program, delivering supplies, experiments, and equipment to the astronauts on board. Crew Dragon is designed to transport astronauts to the ISS and other destinations in low Earth orbit and features an advanced life support system, touchscreen controls, and seats for up to 7 astronauts. Crew Dragon made history in 2020 with the successful launch of NASA astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken on the Demo 2 mission, marking the first crewed launch from U.S. soil since the Space Shuttle program ended in 2011. Since then, Crew Dragon has conducted regular crewed missions to the ISS, expanding human spaceflight capabilities and reducing reliance on Russian Soyuz spacecraft for transportation to the station. Overall, the Dragon capsules have played a pivotal role in advancing commercial spaceflight, enabling a new era of accessibility and innovation in space exploration. Number 2. Charles Lindbergh's solo transatlantic flight is indeed one of the most iconic moments in aviation history. On May 20, 1927, Lindbergh completed the first solo nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean, departing from Roosevelt Field in New York. He piloted the custom-built monoplane, Spirit of St. Louis, and landed at Le Bourget Field near Paris, France, approximately 33.5 hours later. His accomplishment demonstrated the feasibility of long-distance air travel and boosted public confidence in aviation. Lindbergh's successful journey marked a significant milestone in aviation history, paving the way for further advancements in air transportation and exploration. Number 1. The Wright brothers' first powered flight is undoubtedly one of the most iconic moments in aviation history. Orville and Wilbur Wright achieved what many had only dreamed of, which is powered, controlled flight in a heavier-than-air machine on December 17, 1903. Their aircraft, the Wright Flyer, was a fabric-covered biplane with a wingspan of 40 feet and powered by a 12-horsepower engine. Although the distances and durations of these flights may seem modest by today's standards, they represented a monumental leap forward in aviation technology and paved the way for the modern era of air travel. The Wright brothers' achievement demonstrated the principles of powered flight, including aerodynamic control and stability, which became foundational to subsequent developments in aviation. Their success marked the beginning of a new era, sparking advancements that would eventually lead to the global aviation industry we know today. If you made it to the end, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy the top 10 most expensive airplanes ever built.